I think this might be the most beautiful artwork I've seen so far from these bundles that I've been collecting, and it comes with a freaking adorable plushie to boot. My first time ordering something from Limited Run Games besides the blind boxes, this is my first bundle that arrived, and this was a couple months ago arrived, so I'm getting to it a bit late, and this was a total of $80 for this. So you get a few things here, but let's check out this really adorable looking plushie. This was something I wasn't entirely sure how the quality would be on the limited run stuff, but we have the little Slugcat pup plush tag here, and on the back we have it coming from sanshi.com, which is like a apparel place. But this thing is really soft, it's really fluffy, and it's also really squishy, and it's pretty big too. I wasn't expecting it to be that big. It's a really nice and adorable plushie that I'll just put on the wall. Next up is something you get in every single limited run games, and this is the card. So this is a nice card with a little holographic outlines on the side, 375. So there are a crap ton of cards now. And here is the back, standard of all of the packages. And here we are with the physical game. So this is for the PlayStation 4. It wasn't available for the Switch. Unfortunately, I would have gotten it for that, but you can see some beautiful artwork of the sides. Again, the enemy that appeared on the card is on the back, and it gives a description of the game along with some other things that you can see at the bottom. Now let's actually open this up, which is always one of the most fun things to do. And here we are with the inside of the box. Nothing too crazy here. Some of these come with reversible covers that you can take in and out and replace it. This one, not particularly anything interesting in terms of it being reversible or even with the manual. It has the story and the controls, which gives you basically the basics, but there is also a lot of other manuals that I collected that has a lot more content in it. I was a little bit disappointed with this one. Luckily, it kind of makes up for it a little bit later. I wish there still was something else in here, maybe some types of enemies, giving a description of some of the wildlife, something like that. But here is the actual disc, a little bit of a variation that you see on the front of the box and some of the other art, but nevertheless it's a really nice piece of high crisp artwork on the PlayStation 4 disc. Oh man, this is something that really makes up this whole Slugcat bundle. This is something that is freaking beautiful, man. I was like so stunned looking at this. The artwork of that, the glowing, the colors, it's just so beautiful how dark the colors are and how vibrant it looks. You see the video coat at the bottom, the barcode, some of the foliage. It's just freaking, I don't know, I can't say enough good things about this. Seeing it in images that I seen on the website before, I was like, man, that looks cool, but when I see it in person, I'm like, holy crap, this is beautiful. Comes in a nice display cover, so I might have to buy a different one in the future to replace. It came in a little bit warped on the right side, but that might be because I had it inside this plastic for a little bit of a time, so I'm not entirely sure about that. And look at this. Oh my god. I'm very new to collecting vinyls in general, so seeing this artwork was something that just blew me away, along with the little sheet here which has the Slugcat in it. Not only that, if you turn it around, you can see that it has a total of 30 tracks on both of these freaking large vinyl discs that you have. It's just amazing, and it's something that I keep stuttering over my words. And here are here's a couple of images to really give you an idea of how beautiful it looks. Here we are with the packaging of the vinyl. It comes in a standard black sleeve that we can take out, and looking at it, it's pretty clear. It has some artwork inside the middle sections, but there isn't anything particularly crazy about this until you look at it glowing in the dark. That is where it gets pretty interesting. Now, I'm very curious about this, so I went ahead and actually waited tonight and took a picture of it, and I had to use a black light in order for it to glow. Without that, it wasn't particularly interesting, but when I did, it lasted for around 25 minutes before it started to dim, which I was somewhat impressed and also shocked. It's a very awesome collection, and I'm very grateful for having all of these things come together. Is something that I was initially hesitant on, especially when you're spending something like $80. But with the quality of stuff, and this being my first limited runs bundle that I actually received and I got to review with my own hands, yeah, it's definitely worth the money, at least for me, and it's something that I'm really grateful for. If you ever collected any vinyls, or if you collected music of anything with some beautiful artwork, let me know in the comments section below what you have. Want to see more unboxings? Want to see more indie content? Then consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.